Okay, new unit, on to unit 7. Okay, this got quite a few lessons in it. Okay, we kind of take them a little bit at a time. Determine whether each rate, that's supposed to say rate of change is constant. If it is, find the rate of change with the label. Okay, now, this is your X, this is your Y. Now, let's put the label down first. Okay, so you're going to write per. Okay, and you put the Y label on top, miles, and the X label on bottom, minute. That's what a rate of change is. Miles per minute. Okay, miles per minute. Okay. Now, here's how we find if it's constant or not. Start at the bottom. Find the difference. Find how far. So let's go 21 minus 15. Okay. And then at the same time, we take 4 minus 1. Now, 21 minus 15 is 6. So this went up by 6. This went up by 1. So you're going to put 6 over 1. And it has to be over that, too. Can't be 1 over 6. Then take 15 minus 12. That's 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. So that would be 3 over 1. 12 minus 6 is 6. 2 minus 1 is 1, so it's 6 over 1. Now I divide those. Well, that's 6, that's 3, that's 6. They weren't the same, so it's not constant, okay? So what you put in front of it is not constant. So the miles per minute is not constant. Now, if they're all the same, you put what that is. Okay, pencils is X, cost is Y. So per. Dollars per pencil. Okay, now, so you find out how far it is from $1.75 to 3. You know it's going up, so you get a positive, then 7 to 12. So I can figure that out by taking 3 minus 1.75, that's going to be 1.25, and then 12 minus 7 is 5. So I put 1.25 over 5. Now, $1.75 minus $1 is 0.75, and 7 minus 4 is 3. So it's going to be 0.75 over 3. Then 1 minus 0.25 is 0.75, and 4 minus 1 is 3. So 0.75 divided by 3. You're essentially trying, okay. Now, 1.25 divided by 5 is 0.25. And then these are the same rate, so I just divide once, and that's 0.25. So this is constant. So since it's constant, don't put constant, you put 0.25. So it's 25 cents per pencil. It means every time a pencil goes up by 1, it goes up by 25 cents. So if this went to a 13th pencil, this would be 3.25. 14th, 3.50. 15, 3.75, and so forth. Okay? Now, minutes and feet. So X is minutes, Y is feet. So per, it would be feet per minute. Okay, now, from here to here it went down, so when I subtract I'm going to get a negative. Okay, so 24,000 divided by 27,500, that's negative 3,500. Then 12 minus 5 is 7, so we put negative 3,500 over 7. Then 27,500 minus 29,000 is negative 1,500. And then 5 minus 2 is 3. So in that time span, it went down 1,500 feet over a time span of 3 minutes. Then 29,000 minus 30,000. Now you're like, am I supposed to be getting negatives? Yeah, it's going down. Okay, so negative 1,000 and then 2. So negative 1,000 over 2. Now I divide those. Got negative 500. Negative 500. And if the last one's negative 500, we have a constant. Negative 500. Okay? So you have it is constant, and the constant is negative 500 feet per minute, okay? Means it's going, if that went to 13th minute, that would go down 500 feet from 24,000. Okay, that's part one. Now the other part of this assignment, you're going to learn something new. You see a line graphed. You need to find the slope of the line. It's very simple to see a line with a slope. I got 2 points for you. A slope is equal to rise over run. It's a ratio. And the ratio has to be reduced, which is why you have a multiplication table. Rise over run. Okay? Now, this is the left, this is the right. The point closest to the left is point number 1. Then this point's point 2. Now, here's how you find your rise over run. First, you make a line that goes straight up or straight down starting at point 1. Well, I have to go straight up first. Now, I count the squares as I'm doing it, the units. 1, 2, 3. I went up 3, so it's positive 3. So just take your rise out, put positive 3. Now, your run is how far forward, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the run's always going to be positive. Okay, you don't have to worry. Then now 4. So put the fraction 3 over 4. Now, here's how you reduce fractions. Some of you don't like fractions. It's not hard to reduce a fraction. You got to find a row. This goes by rows that has both 3 and 4. Like here has 4, but there's no 3. There's a 3 here, but no 4. There's a 4 here, but no 3. The only row that has 3 and 4 is 1. So you divide them both by 1, it's just 3 over 4. When it's only divisible by 1, it's already simplified, so 3/4. Okay, now let's go to the next one. Rise over run. That's how you find a slope. So this is the left side. The point closest to that one is right here. That's point 1. This is point 2. So I put my pencil on point 1. I have to go down now, so I count by negatives. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. So the rise is -5. The run is 2. So -5 over 2. Now, reduce that. Don't divide it, reduce it. So, now here's a 2, there's no 5. So 2 and 5 are only in the first row. So if you divide them each by 1, because of the first row, it just stay -5 over 2. So it's already in simplest form. Okay, next problem. Rise over run. So this is point 1, this is point 2. Point 1's always furthest left, okay? So I have to go up first, 1, 2, positive 2, because I went up. If I go down, it's negative. And I go forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you go forward, it's positive, so 2/5. Well, we just had 5 and 2, okay? We know that's in the first row. We know that's only really divides by 1, so it'd be 2/5. Okay. Now, this is point 1, this is point 2. So rise over run. So you'd have to go down, -1, -2, -3, -4. So the rise is -4. And the run, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the run is 5. So I have -4/5. Now, can that be put into simpler form? Well, there's a 4, there's no 5. There's a 4, there's no 5. 4 and 5 are only in the first row, so it's already simplified. So -4/5. Okay, that's your slope. Slope's a fraction ratio.